Hello, this is Author DS Pies. Today's manifestation technique is living the condition, attention to preference. Okay, so the step one to this technique is reach for better feeling thoughts. Okay, you can start to go about getting the manifestation of your choice at this space, that is reaching for better feeling thoughts in the moment that you are in. Okay, so reach for better feeling statements maintain your feeling of well-being regardless of the condition. Now, whatever your condition is, whether you have gotten the manifestation, whether you're on your verge of getting the manifestation, or you haven't gotten it, anything. Okay, so regardless of this condition, you focus on getting into a better feeling thought. Look at all the well-being that is around you in comparison to the condition of small pockets of the condition that is taking you away from the well-being. Now, that will be an extraordinary ratio, isn't it? You have just a small pocket of condition that is there within you, which you feel that you haven't achieved, but you have already vibrationally achieved it. But then, just because of that small ratio of where you are saying that this condition is not working out, you are stopping the manifestation of your choice to come into your life. So, the first thing that you need to do is get into a better feeling thought and focus on all the conditions that are available near you, which generate the feeling of well-being. Now, when you see that ratio compared to the ratio of your condition, you will be in an extraordinary ratio. Okay, so that is step one. Now, step two is when you feel bad about something that has happened or happening, it is because you are contradicting the broader perspective, okay, of how the source energy feels for you. Now, the source energy feels that you are worthy enough to get the manifestation of your choice, but in your worry, since in your constant worry, you are contradicting it. So stop contradicting it and just believe that the source knows that you are worthy of this manifestation, and just focus on the well-being and the conditions around it. That's a very, very big portion. That's very extraordinary. Okay, so that is step number two. Now, step three is negative emotion. Is about taking a subject and activating within you such a contrary way to who you really are. Okay, negative emotion is all about that. It's just contradicting to who you really are. You're using that subject as a temporary excuse to just pinch off yourself from the life force that is there otherwise. Otherwise, you would be very, very happy. But just because you have this negative feeling, it is just pinching you off from everything that is there around you. So, since negative emotion itself is a contradictory feeling, because the inner being that is there within you, the sixth sense that is there within you, the inner positive self that is there within you, which is the 99% of you, always feels that you are worthy of this manifestation, right? So, how can you have a negative thought which is contradicting it and then fall away from being non-aligned with the manifestation? So, that is step three, is understand that negative emotion is all fake and it is contradicting to who you really are. Who you really are is way beyond this negative emotion. Okay, so that is step three. Now, step four is if you are in vibrational alignment with yourself, you will feel good. You have creative control of how you feel in the moment. So get into the vibrational alignment, get into a good feeling thought. Focus only on the good feeling thought, focus only on the conditions that measure your well-being. That's it. Focus only on that and get rid of all the negative emotions which say that you are not worthy of getting this manifestation. And then when you do all these things, you are in alignment, you are in vibrational alignment to the manifestation, and then you just attract it. Okay, so that is step four. Now, step five is live the condition. Okay, you have a certain condition right now before you, maybe like you feel that you are on a path to the manifestation, you haven't gotten it, or wherever you are at this phase of the moment, live this condition. Now, live this condition and give birth to what you prefer. Now, out of all these conditions that are there before you, what is the thing that you prefer? You prefer something, right? You desire something. So give your undivided attention to what you prefer and see the evidences of that happening around you. That is your job. Your job is only to focus on what you prefer. That's it. Okay, so step five is live the conditions, give birth to what you prefer, and give your undivided attention to what you want. Then what is going to happen is this will give birth to powerful desires. powerful desires that you are focusing on what you want. The small evidences that are there in front of you is giving birth to powerful desires to what you want, and then you get clarity, exact clarity on what you desire, and the inner being that is there in front of you will embrace this desire, and you become a powerful force to get this manifestation of your choice. So step 5 is live the condition, give birth to what you prefer, give your undivided attention to what you want, and this will give birth to powerful desires that serve you. And from the contrasting experiences, there erupts clarity of desire that the source energy part of you will start embracing. So that's step number 5. Now, last but not the least, choose a downstream thought. Now, what's a downstream thought? Downstream thought is something where it doesn't have resistance. Like you just feel like it's a free flow, right? You want to do something, it's a full, like you're just paddling down the river. There's no resistance of what you just choose that downstream thought. Okay. Now, when there are multiple paths and you find that there are several paths are having lots of resistances, lots of things that you are moving back and forth or whatever it is, that's not the path. So choose the downstream path. So for that you choose a downstream thought first. Now choose a downstream thought and you have control over the way you feel. When you have a downstream thought, like go general, have a downstream thought and you have the power of controlling the way you feel. Now the source energy within you will never push against you. Okay, so last but not the least, step 6 is always choose a downstream thought when there are lots of resistances around you and you are confused as to which path you need to take. So first start with the downstream thought and then you start moving into the path where you feel that there is no resistance or there is very less resistance. Now that will be your path. Okay guys, so this is the manifestation technique known as living the condition and attention to preferences. I'll get back to you next week with one more manifestation technique. Stay tuned and bye for now. Thank you so much. Bye.